He's the man himself, Alex.
Hey, boys.
Happy birthday, mate.
How you doing?
Happy birthday, brother. Yeah.
What's up? Hey, that chick Chloe's coming. Who? Chloe, the chick coming at rep. She's
Bullshit.
Yeah, she's actually.
Wait, show Jimmy that photo. She texted you.
Yeah, John, man.
Oh, so you're gonna get a bit of birthday action.
Are you serious, man? She's way too hot for him.
If he's not going for it, might give it a shot.
Oh, that's a bit hard.
Come on, man.
Oh, he took it to heart.
Come on, man. He's sensitive.
Yeah, cheers.
Wait, is this chick even coming? You talking about? Is she real? Is she real?
How are you?
Is that her? Is that her?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm good. It's good to see you, Chloe. How've you been?
I'm good, good. Where are your parents?
They've gone out for the night.
How come they're not here?
Yeah, they sort of just left. It's just us.
Are you serious about all these people?
Oh. Yeah, tell your friends to help themselves. There's just drinks out there.
Sick party boys, eh?
Yeah.
He's a man.
Wait, so you made a move yet, or are you still shitting yourself?
I'm gonna.
Oh, shit. You are totally in the friend zone, dude. I'm gonna have a crack, man.
Lay off.
Come on, take it easy.
Yeah, bro, if you make a move, you'll probably just take her up to your room and show your stamp collection.
Oh, we want food.
What are your guys' plans for afterwards?
I'm like sneaking home.
No way.
Hey, do you reckon it's a bit loud up here? Do you want to head upstairs?
Actually, upstairs would be so good.
Yeah.
I'll go with him. He's drunk. He just wants to show off.
Babe, chill out. It's fine. I'll be okay.
Where are all the drinks
Yeah.
Almost just got to get me one. Use action, yeah.
Shit, guys, look at Alex.
Chloe? There goes your Chloe. That's Chloe. Yeah. It's there, Alex. Yeah. Oh, man, she's so messy. Let's look. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we need that evidence, hey, tell him.
Yeah, send it.
Evidence or it didn't happen.
Oh my god, your room is so nice. Is that vodka?
Yeah.
How'd you get it?
Got from my dad.
Where? He's not here
I
though.
know, I saw it.
Oh, come on, hurry up. Ready?
Cheers.
I'm really sorry. I didn't get you a birthday present. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I promise I'll get you one. It's okay. Do you want a drink?
Yeah.
Who keeps texting you?
I don't know. It's no one.
Hey, remember that time that like I got real badly busted by Mum?
Yeah.
At the party like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Blew her shit.
How'd she let you come here?
She doesn't know I'm here. But hurry up, who keeps texting you?
No, don't worry.
Come on, do like the thing.
Yeah.
Ready? Oh, that's so bad.
I will see.
He's probably still sitting on his bed just talking to her.
I made a move, man.
Stamp collection, man.
Yeah.
Oi, it's him.
What?
He's video calling me.
I'll give us a look.
Oh, no way.
Alex.
What?
Oh,
What?
Oh.
Nah, man, turn it off. That's way too fast.
if you don't watch it, if you don't watch it, piss off,
Man,
man.
that chick doesn't know the phone's
Get
on.
lost.
Who cares, man?
Oh, Alex.
Alex.
Hey, what's going on? What is that?
Don't worry.
Hey, you'll find out later, eh?
See it on Facebook.
Guys, let's get
Take a photo. Yeah. Send it to someone.
Just send it to Jason. Look at that.
Come back to my house afterwards.
Yeah,
No
true.
joke. Oh, you have to. Oh, here they are.
Oh, nice knickers, Chloe.
We saw it all.
Fucking prick, I hate you!
Chloe.
Alex is in
Let's break down the law in relation to mobile phones. It is illegal to use a mobile phone or another device to film somebody without their consent in a place where they could either reasonably expect privacy or we're then doing a private act.
He's committed an offence under the Commonwealth Criminal Code by sending that message through to his friends on the phone. So he's the key offender in this instance. The other person who of interest is the person that received the message from Alex directly on his phone. He would be liable to committing an offence by sharing that message around with the other friends. And the other person that comes into the picture is then the third person that took a picture of the phone and for sharing that one around as well.
If you get convicted in relation to one of these types of offences, not only can you expect to get a significant penalty from the court, but you'll also end up on the sex offenders register as well. And let's make this perfectly clear. The sex offenders list is where the rapists are, that's where the pedophiles are, and the impact that it's going to have upon you is going to be significant. The offence becomes even more serious if the person being filmed is underage.
The laws around child pornography are designed to deal with adults who offend against young people. They were not designed to deal with teenagers' hormones and mobile phones, but unfortunately some of this behaviour can get caught up in those sorts of offences. Worst case scenario, if convicted, maximum penalties are around about 15-year jail terms and potential registration as a sex offender.
The consequences for these young men are really wide-ranging. For committing this type of offence, you could be placed on a sex offenders register and that stays with you for your entire life.
It prohibits you from certain things such as living near a church or a school, applying for certain positions, travelling to some countries overseas. It can be quite limiting.
It's certainly going to impact upon your employability later in life because a lot of employers will ask, have you ever been charged in relation to any criminal offence?
Nah, man, turn it off. That's way too fast.
If you don't watch it, if you don't watch it, piss off,
Man,
man.
that chick doesn't know the phone's
Get
on.
lost.
Who cares, man?
Oh, Alex.
Who could have stopped this from happening? And we had a couple of very brave individuals there that came up and said, no, this isn't right. You also had another friend that came up to her and said, hey, listen, don't go up, it's not right. Those individuals should be acknowledged for what they've done on screen to try to prevent it, but they didn't take it to that next step. And the next step would have been saying, no, don't go up, you're too drunk at the moment, or you don't know what you're doing.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Dude, man, don't do it here, bro. She's pissed. You'll be in the shit, alright? I thought you said you liked it.
True. Stay here.
Yeah. Thanks.
Or alternatively, when the boy knew what was going on that mobile phone, rather than just walking away, he should have intervened. He should have grabbed the mobile phone, or instead he should have been running up those stairs, knocking on the door, saying, hey, listen, this isn't right.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, nothing, don't worry.
Is that Chloe?
No.
Alcohol played a large part. You could see as the night went on, they were getting drunker and drunker. They were taking shots of vodka. So yeah, alcohol was a large contributing factor, which it is in a lot of offences, unfortunately.
Everyone in that party had a role to play. It takes a lot of guts to do it, but there were lots of things that those people could have done to intervene.
For me, if I was at that party, you know, or if I was on one of those guys, once people start doing shots and that sort of stuff, you've got to look after each other a lot better. if it was me, I would almost try to snatch the phone and just hang up. People might look at you as you're killing the buzz from the group and stuff, but when they sort of stop drinking and they wake up the next day, they'll actually thank you for it, because those are the ones that are the real teammates that look after each other, on and off the field.